Our conducting intern from Westminster Choir College, who's been working with the choir since September. Very talented young man. He's a senior and is giving his voice recital tomorrow afternoon, right, at Westminster. Anthony Madonna.
As a music education and vocal performance major at Westminster Choir College, I've worked with many groups in the Princeton community, and because of that, I was suggested to Ed McCall as a possible candidate, and here I am. As I said, I worked with many groups in the Princeton community, but a majority of them were for students in either elementary school or secondary levels. And Cantus would be my first experience with this type of community. And after talking to Ed and learning more about the choir and their amazing musical skill level and their ties in the community, I was ready and excited to take on this new challenge. As an intern with Cantus, you have several responsibilities. The first is to prepare a vocal warm-up each week. Second is to prepare almost every score. That way you can help run sectionals or run a full rehearsal of any piece, whether you're conducting it in performance or not, and to really prepare 2 or 3 pieces that you will conduct in performance. You also have the opportunity to discuss with Ed repertoire choices and to write program notes with him, and overall you're there to assist the artistic director in what he needs and what the group needs during rehearsal.
All right, please stand up. It's at the Cantus Members Chamber crowd. Keep your ear and your gaze very close to each other.
A huge advantage to this internship is the relationship and mentorship you build with Ed. Ed is an incredibly reflective and caring teacher. Several times he would call midweek to check in on my progress and discuss the past rehearsal. In addition to the midweek calls, Ed gave full trust in the rehearsal process. He gave me the time to work and test my ideas out with the choir, but he was never shy to stop a rehearsal and give me advice and tips. This was extremely useful because it gave me hands-on learning experiences. Working in this type of setting has given me incredible growth as a choral educator. My last year of study at Westminster consisted of courses focused in rehearsal technique and educational pedagogy, followed by a full semester of student teaching. And my academic success this past year would not have been possible without Cantus. The members of Cantus are extremely welcoming and supportive. They allowed me to experiment and use the techniques I was studying in order to learn what was right for me, what was right for them, and in which context to use what. And because of their high skill level, they constantly challenged me and questioned me. And that made my decisions and tasks grounded in reason. Take your tongue, put it right here, just like so, and say, E. E. Say, E. 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 These are tongue vowels. We don't move our jaw at all. E, A, E, A. Major. Listen. Listen one more time. Your turn. Snap. If I had any tips for the next conductor coming in, I would tell them to be prepared. Have your scores. Do a in-depth score study on all of them. That way when you go into the rehearsal, you can do things on the fly because you know the inside and out of the score. I'd also say to have an open mind. If Ed mid-rehearsal stops you and asks you to try something new, not to face it with reliance, but to go with it, because everyone in that room is there to see you succeed. And the last thing is just to have fun. Cantus is an incredible group of people. They're fantastic musicians and fantastic people. And if you give them everything you have, they'll give you even more.